Morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my brothers and sisters of this planet that we call Earth. One more time, your friend Waira. It's coming with a video to share with you. And for me, it is about something really relevant, something really important, something that probably for me started this journey, this spiritual journey that I started some years ago. And the question is quite simple. What is my purpose in life? Why I came in this time, in this space, in this shape to the universe. What's my mission in life? I started when I was probably 15 or 16 trying to realize this question. And more than 24 years later, I think I finally found an answer that satisfies me. In the process, in the way, through many religions, through many philosophies, practicing and those philosophies, those religions, those dogmas make me believe many times, make me have the illusion many times that I found my purpose in life. Since being hedonist and to the immediate satisfaction of the five senses in the now, to the cynic, to think that the absolute truth is impossible to find it, so why to make even an effort, why to waste time trying to get an answer. The last part tried me for a while. I knew that it's impossible to know things because we are so limited as human beings. Our mental capacity is too small. But instead thinking about that, I start asking myself, so what's next? If our mental capacity is reduced, what's next? It's another step further. And yes, I discovered that besides mind, besides physical, besides energy, we are something else. And this something else can feel things. And when I say feel, I don't mind five senses. You cannot see it, we cannot taste it, we cannot smell it, we cannot touch it. You can feel something bigger. And this something bigger is the wholeness. You can call it God, you can call it universe, you can call it matrix, you can call it, we call it here in the mountains of Peru, Pachamama, Viracocha, main energy, natural cycles, mother, universe, whatever. It doesn't matter. The only thing of those names is exactly showing my point. Those are mental limitations trying to understand something bigger. What I want to encourage you, the most important thing for me in this video, the most important message is that you try to get that answer inside of yourself. Not guided by my words. What I found worked for myself. But in order to find this answer, I have to do something interesting. I have to do the opposite of what I was doing so far. I was trying to understand everything. If you show me this cell phone that I'm using to make this, I try to understand how does it work, how every particle works, how the electronic systems work, how everything, how every portion, how the mechanic, how the electronic, how the electric, how does it work? And I realize it takes too much time. If I try to understand the life in the same way, it's going to take lives. It's impossible to understand every single detail of life, how the air works, how every animal works, how the evolution works, how the planets go around the sun, why there are thousands of planets, how the world works. If I try to understand every single detail, it's too much for my mental capacity. So I say, why I don't do the opposite thing? I don't go to understand. I don't go to the whole, but I go backwards. I go to nothing. I try to understand nothing. I try to mentalize nothing. I don't try to separate every little things. I just enjoy the miracle. I just accept that there is something marvelous that we call miracle because we cannot understand it. That there is something miraculous outside there. Every single piece of what you are inside of you, every single cell, subatomic particle, has to be created by something and works beautifully for millions of years. Why to understand it? Why don't be marveled by that? Amazed by that? Once I start empty all the mental garbage I have, I discover that we are like a window. It's beautiful as a kid to take a marker and do whatever you want in that window. And you are taking and trying to understand and creating formulas and scientific things and dogmas and religions, but this is just blocking the light. Once you take all this garbage down, all the mental programs, all you've been taught, all the social conventional things, when you take them out from your eyes, things happen. The wholeness, God, the light, the main energy comes through the window and takes you back to clarity, the clarity we had at the beginning, the clarity we should live with. Clarity brings inspiration. That clarity, that inspiration, bring me the answer to that question I'm looking for decades. The mission in life, my mission in life, is living life with passion. But the first thing I have to understand is that I should live my life and don't allow the life lives through me. How do you know that you are living your life and not a mental program that somebody taught to you, that the society, the parents, the church, the religious books tells you? How do you know that you are living your life? It's quite simple. Make this exercise. Ask yourself something. The feelings in your interior, what happens inside of you, emotions, feelings, are dictated by outside, your mood, how you are feeling, if you're happy, if you're unhappy, if you're comfortable, if you're uncomfortable, if you smile, if you cry, happens because what happens outside of you, outside of your control. Who is going to be the president, the politics of the state, the weather, social media, Facebook, likes, dislikes. Is that marking your life? Or you are marking the life outside? Or whatever happens inside, you allow that whatever happens inside goes outside and mark the difference in the universe. That's your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is change the world. But the only way to change it is changing the interior. Do you want the world to live in love? Discover the love of yourself. Love yourself. You want to tell the people that they shouldn't do wrong things, things that damage the planet, things that damage the society? Don't do that. We live in a reflection. Whatever you are looking outside is the problem inside. Hello? It's your responsibility, it's your fault. Whatever happened in the world, the bad things that happen in the world, is your responsibility. It's your problem. You created it. And it's time to fix it. Your purpose in life is work very hard to take all the mental garbage, all the mental programs, all the things that we are carrying, clean it. Leave them behind. Heal yourself. Clean yourself. Because that's your responsibility and mission in life. Once you do your part, that's another. I know it's very little what you do, but once you do your part, the whole thing works as a system. If everybody in this planet would do the little responsibility, the little mission, which is live the life with consciousness, things would be different. But hey, the universe has their own timing. Take it easy, don't desperate. How important do you think you are? Think about that. If you die tomorrow, is the earth going to stop going around the sun? Is the cosmos going to stop? Once you die, everything is going to die with you. You are not that important. If you think that what you are doing right now is too important, it's amazingly important, if you're a CEO in charge of thousands of workers, you are too important. No, you are not too important. If you pass away, the close people around you is going to suffer it. It's going to be hard for them, but they are going to learn to live without you. That's for sure. and you would be replaced on somebody else with your work. If you are not feeling amazed of the miracle of the air, of the miracle of life, if you are not feeling amazed because you can wake up every morning, if you are not happy because you can breathe the air, if you cannot live intoxicated, because I live intoxicated now, without drugs. That's why we use drugs normally. We love drugs because drugs allow us to escape from reality for some seconds. And unfortunately with consequences, with addictions. Sex, friendship, social media, drugs, alcohol, everything. It's nice to live completely stoned. Stone. Look at my eyes. I'm stoned right now. For the life. I don't need to take any substance. I don't need to take things from outside. Because whatever I have taken before, all the pleasure I felt before for the things coming outside, now are living constantly inside 100 times bigger and stronger. Live intoxicated for the miracle of life is fantastic. But you have to empty. You have to empty all the data. You have to forget all what you learn. Don't look for anything special. Go to the basic. Go to the zero. Enjoy as a kid the little things of life. Do things that society thinks are crazy. Be yourself. You are a being of light. Erase all you've been writing in your life this year. They are blocking you. They don't allow you to see things. And the worst thing, they don't allow the divinity comes to you. Allow the light comes to you. Do your mission in life. Live your life with consciousness. Breathe with consciousness. Eat with consciousness. Speak with consciousness. Create changes in yourself to create changes in the world. We are going the other way around, thinking that we are super smart. And it doesn't work so far. Stop, turn back, and goes back to the basic, goes back to the divinity, goes back to clarity, goes back to inspiration, goes back to fix yourself, to fix the problems that we have in the universe. Have an amazing day. Work on it. And I hope this message will at least help you a little bit today. Unconditional love for you.